Hey guys, welcome. It's Bill and his Man Live Tours. Hope you're all having a great week. Thanks everyone who's subscribed, the new subscribers. You mean a hell of a lot to me, guys. You know, I'm nearly at that goal of 1,000, that second goal. The first goal was like 500 and then 1,000 is going to be my next goal. And then I can get monetized if I want to. I mean, I didn't do this for money, but I mean, I might do the odd little advert. You know, just to earn a bit of money to help me with get some fuel and stuff. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the last video because I really enjoyed getting out and about in Castleton. That would have been up. That'll be up. Well, this one will probably come out. Oh, I'm trying to pick forward and backwards. I don't know what to do. Right. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my last video. I'm just at Sale Water Park, and the reason I've come here because we've had some bloody thunder. If you watch my last video, Castleton, you'll see you get a right crack of thunder, and I'm hid under a bridge looking at the graffiti. I actually use one of my own tracks in that as well, because I do music as well, music producer. My name's Cardio Beats. You can find me on SoundCloud. I've got a couple on iTunes. I mean, one of my tracks, my major track that nearly got radio play and everything, Down With Me, that got removed from iPlayer. I don't know why. Never got told, the label didn't let me know or anything like that. But I was signed with Apartments 37 or something daft like that. So nice. It seemed nice when you first sign up with them. Anyway, but if you want to check that out, SoundCloud's probably the best because I've got over 60 tracks on there, guys. Mainly EDM. I mean, I'm experimenting a bit now. I can't wait to get back in the studio. I'm even thinking about setting up like one of my drum machines, like the 808. And a bit of a 303 and have a little jam in the van. I've got the power for it now with the jacker here, so I could probably do that. I might do that as well. Anyway, so that was a good video. I've just edited it, and that should be up now for you. If you haven't seen that one, it's Castleton, Manchester. Just go have a look through the description. So yeah, so same day, I've been to the garage and just had me diesel heaters in for service. So they rang me up whilst I was in Castleton filming, and they just said that it needs a part, and I've been to the place now, obviously picked the van up, and paid for the service, which was £222, including the VAT. That's just for the general service, and then it's an extra, oh god, what was it, about 130, 140 for this part when fitting. And he showed me the old part, and it was all like a record. It had all warped. So it wasn't giving out the correct heat. But I mean, don't forget, it has been used like 6,000 hours, the heater. So it's understandable. You know, it's going to cost me near getting on 400 quid for this service. But then the heater should last me a good 2-3 years now. And I don't need to stress about it in winter, especially if we're going to Scotland, which we are doing at the end of this month, guys. At probably end of September, first week of October. We're doing the NC 500, guys, me and Carl. So there's going to be tons of videos coming out, guys. So if you haven't yet, please, pretty please, I won't beg you, please like and please subscribe to the channel. It just helps the algorithm if you just like the videos and stuff. And please leave a comment, because I try and reply to every comment. You know, I got the choice to use AI. Sometimes I do. If I'm being lazy, I'll be honest. And then I just put my own bit to it, you know, so I use a bit of AI and then put my own bit. Other times, I'll spend my time and get through them comments. Right, guys. So I wanted to do a video with you whilst I'm just sat waiting for this video to export and upload on my phone. It's only at 28%. So yeah, just at the Sale Water Park here. And no, I'm not dogging. That's down that bit. I'm at the main bit, look. Where the ice cream van is, see. Yeah, that thunder's been crazy in Manchester, hasn't it? I don't know if you heard it, if you're local. But we're due some really big downpours. You know, the reservoirs are low. Even the canals in Manchester are low. You know, I spoke to the cafe owner. I can't remember if it was on film or off camera. And he said, yeah, he's dead low down. He's having to lead up to pass his coffee up. He said, yeah, the levels are low. But I know, seen the reservoir. If you looked at my video a few days ago, it was 20 metres down. So we're very due some water. I'm surprised there's not hosepipe bombs, or is there? I don't know. I don't look at normal news. But yeah, so what I wanted to do today is I wanted to give you a quick, and if you don't like this bit, you can skip it. On my alcohol journey. So I went into Pathways in Warrington yesterday for an appointment. Seeing the lovely, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, yeah, probably am, Georgia. my alcohol worker. She's amazing. She's great. I always, when I come out of there, I've only met her twice. I always feel dead positive. You know, she always leaves you with that feeling really positive, and that's great. So there's some top feedback there for you. And apparently she found my channel by accident. She was just on watching van life, and she went, "Oh, what Phil does van life?" So she typed me in and she spotted me on YouTube. I don't mind. It's a free country, you know. I'm doing this publicly so anyone can watch it. So yeah, anyway, so as I'm getting on, so she gave me this cup, and I can't show it you. It's got like all the measurements on it and stuff, and she's told me to start reducing by just one unit, which is like, no, is it 1 unit about a 25ml shot? I'm sure it is. So by about just a little tiny bit per evening. So I didn't start last night. She said stay on base level, so I'm at my base level. We've averaged out to 60 cl, which is better than what I was drinking. I was drinking 70 cl, sometimes more at the weekends. I've got a bit of a test coming up because it's weekend coming up, but I've just got to see it as another day. So tonight I'm taking it down by 1 unit. I'm going to do that tonight and tomorrow, so that's Thursday, Friday, and then I won't go too far ahead of myself, but then Saturday, and then I'm going to take it down by another unit. I'm just going to gradually bring it down, guys, just gradually bring it down, and it seems to be working. I mean, I feel great today, but I mean, I've had a couple of coffees, and I've been out on the bike, and it was awesome. I rode first. I went straight. It was all the cycle tracks. That's what I was coming to. Changing the subject, and I should have filmed that really, but I was a bit anxious at first. You know, dropped my van off. Not really been to Manchester for ages. I'm used to the countryside, so yeah, I dropped the van off about 9:45. Got my bike out the van. Went up to Manchester, but them cycle lanes are great. I know they're not everyone's cup of tea, but I absolutely loved them. Really well done, Greater Manchester. They're fantastic. It reminds me a bit of Amsterdam, and I think that is the future. And I went all the way down through Deansgate. Oh, you got Deansgate to yourself pretty much now, and down to the big, you know, yeah, Victoria, the big church there. I should have done a picture. And I just sat on the bench and they had a cig, and this fella come over and he was dead polite and chatting. We're chatting for about 45 minutes. Michael, his name is, nice fella. He was telling me a story that he got. I don't know if this is true or not, but he was telling me that he's a. Well, I better not mention anything about it in case it jeopardises it. Anyway, he was a great fella. He was really chatty, proper Manchester lad. You know, you don't see many Mancs anymore. You know, and I'm getting that confidence now. I mean, I could have asked him to do a bit on film, but I don't. That's not me. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to copy one of the other YouTubers like Billy Moore or Charlie B. You know, I've got to do my own thing. But what I did enjoy is just getting around doing them little clips for you around Castleton, a bit of history and a bit of urban stuff, you know, like the graffiti and that around the Castle Bowl. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it, and I got the exercise. So I rode around Manchester twice. I went through Piccadilly Gardens, Cracky Gardens, on my bike, and that, seeing all them lot on the right. I thought, oh. I did develop it, you know. I thought to be eyeing up my bike. Yeah, and if I get my camera out, they'll think, bloody hell, we're winning a chicken dinner here. There's fucking grand's worth of stuff. So I didn't get my camera out. If I was with somebody, maybe I probably would do. You know, it's strength in numbers, isn't it? But I enjoyed it. So I might start doing a bit of that. And my leg, I've started on. God, I'm changing the subject. Why do I keep changing the subject? Stick to one thing. I can tell I've had loads of caffeine, and I'm feeling a bit better now. I'm reducing the drink and stuff. So yeah, so I rode around, went down Market Street on my bike and everything. It was great. And then you know, did two laps of Manchester, and then got to Castles. I thought I'll do Castlefield because that's not as busy, and I can get my camera out around there. So that's what inspired me to do that video. But I really enjoyed it, so I might get out and do some more around city centres and that, and a bit of urban around the outskirts, not the touristy bit, the main busy bits, but like around the outskirts, because there's so much in Manchester. I mean, you got the Northern Quarter, you got obviously Castlefield, which have done, and these other places towards the top end, the Rochdale Canal that way. So I might do some of them, you know, just as fillers when I've got no content for my van life, especially when it's raining. So yeah, that's what I've done that now. So next, what else was I talking about now? So I've done my alcohol, so that's a work in progress, guys. But they're fantastic, the people there at Pathways. You know, it's the best move I ever did was, you know, admitting and holding my hands up and saying, look, I'm struggling to stop, and I'm just drinking now and I can't stop. I can't. I've tried loads of times, loads and loads. In contemplation, they call it, since Christmas, and now I'm in action. Literally, action for you and action for me recovery, and I feel really positive, and it's great, you know. And that exercise, getting out on your bike, even when it was raining, you know, you still get a conversation. I was talking to this bloke with his dog. He was walking down to Stretford, down the canal bank, and he said, "Oh, I didn't prepare for this." I said, "I didn't even check the weather." But I mean, okay now. So it's passed over, and it's cleared up now. It's really nice. Right, so what I was going to do was going to have a quick pause, and then I'll come back on, and I'm going to do that recap video that I talked about the other day. Just give us a sec. Hey guys, yeah, just quickly going back to the my alcohol recovery. You know, it's one of the most positive things I've done in the last couple of months, you know, as well as doing this YouTube for you guys, and myself, of course. And it's, you know, if I can just help one other person or inspire someone to sort of seek help and get into recovery, you know, it's never too late, guys. I mean, I've heavy drunk for 20 years, you know. I used to be half a 70 CL, so about 35 CL every night, and then that increased to half a litre for since about last October, when I was looking to move. The stress of having to move, it just got a bit too much, and moving that from that house, you know, where my late partner fell into a coma, was quite tough. But I did it all on my own as well, pretty much. I just got someone to help and do the cleaning towards the end, but I did like 40-50 tip runs of my little Citroen C1, broke everything down, all the old wardrobes, all the old clutter, and then moved. So I mean, if I do have to move again, I've not actually got that much stuff, so it should be a lot easier, but I'm not thinking about that at the moment. I've got a court case ongoing. I can't discuss it with you. I'm in Liverpool on next Wednesday, so hopefully it might, fingers crossed, it might get dealt with on Wednesday. If not, it's going to be next year, because I'm waiting for a trial, because I've actually asked for it to go to Crown Court on the advice of my solicitor, well, barrister now, because I'm not guilty. I'm not guilty because there was no intent, and I've been charged with an offence of threatening behaviour with intent. I can't really discuss it, but it was just a drunken rant. I can say that much. It was a drunken rant, and I was caught on a doorbell, a ring doorbell. I was being very loud, very drunk. It was at a crisis point. I think it was a cry for help, guys. I think it was like, this was the final straw. I need to do something now, and it's, you know, it has done something. It's done, some positives come from it already for myself, that I'm actually seeking the help that I need now to get myself alcohol free. And you know, whichever way happens, I'm going to be doing this diary. So you do this diary, and like I say, I'm reducing it by 1 unit every 2 days, is what's recommended, comes recommended. So I've never tried this before, so I've always tried doing it my way when I've tried to stop, and it can be quite hard, and I've been told not to just stop drinking because it could kill me, literally, because I could go into severe withdrawal and have something called a seizure, because the amount that I'm drinking. And I've had a little seizure before, and they're not nice, they're very scary, very, very scary. So it does like put fear of death into you. So I'm doing it this way because I've never tried it before, and it's something I want to do. Right, anyway, so that's my alcohol recovery part out of the way. Now I wanted to do a review, and I wanted to do it the other day when Carl was there, but we wanted to go cycling and do stuff together. And I will just say, because I'm recapping anyway, I was watching some of my videos back last night on my journey. The last 4 weeks has been, wow, I've been everywhere. I've been to Wales numerous times, into the peaks, around about Manchester and stuff, and I've really enjoyed it. You know, I really enjoy the van life. So it's like, I'm in my 5th week now, halfway in the 5th week of full time, staying in my van every night. Notice it's starting to get a bit cool now, so at night time it's dropping to, like, we're looking at the clock because it's got a temperature on it, 17 now. It drops to around about 7-8, but I'm nice and cozy. I mean, like I say, I've got extra blankets if I need them, and that diesel heat will be fixed. It said the parts should come tomorrow, but if not, they'll give me a ring and it'll come Monday, Tuesday. So yeah, but anyway, back to me sort of journey, my van life journey. So we went to, was it Castleton, was it not last night, the night before, with Carl. We bumped into two, they said they might have subscribed, so if they have, hi John, hi mate, okay, really nice to meet you. And another fella, Chris, that had like a Fiat, which similar models like a Heimer, lovely van, really nice van. He was watching the football and stuff. We had a game of cards, and they come chatting to us. And you know what, I really enjoyed myself. You know, we all went in about 10 to 10, it had gone dark. We're just having a great conversation, putting the world to rights, you know, without drinking drugs. Because I'd had a couple whilst I was playing cards, well, not many. And then just went in and had my normal bit on my own, watching YouTube like you do. Just 1 second, noisy tractor to go past. So yeah, so it was great. It was really, really nice, you know, to have that company. Because sometimes when I go out of my home, I don't come out with sort of shells, so to speak. I'll stay in my van. You know, now I'm starting to socialise a little bit with other vanners. And yeah, they were great people. So I hope we do meet again on the road, John and Chris. Big shout out to you guys. Hope to see you on the road again. So that was part of the journey. So honestly, how have you transitioned from living in a house to living in a van? Because I used to just come out, do like 2 or 3 nights, and then go back home. It's like I said, it's been ups and downs. You know, it's not always been positive, and I've had a lot of stress on and stuff with what's been going on with me drinking and with court. So, and having to move again, it sort of hit me like a ton of bricks. So that means drink did increase for the first week or two, but I still managed to get some videos out for you. But I mean, a bit up and down. I don't tend to get really bored because I can keep myself entertained. I can go on my phone, I can do a video, I can edit some video, I can clean the van, clean the road. And yeah, I did. So we're in Trafford now, and that's where I stayed last night, on the one next to Spur, Banks Lane, is it? Banksy Lane, in Carrington there. Carrington going to Urmston that way, by the side of this thing where the butty van is. And I went there a few weeks ago, and it was just really scruffy. There was a couple of vans there, and there's loads of rubbish in the side bits, and all the brambles were coming right out over the road. So I nipped up to my house in Culture, got some cutters, some loppers, and a brush, big brush, and just came. I just spent about 4 hours and just did the whole road. Going down, just cut all the brambles down, because there was kids coming past when I had my van there, and I stayed there for like the first night, and they're having to go into the road, and there's big trucks, Arctics, that go down there, down to the tip at the bottom. Not the tip, there's a water treatment place, as well as a rugby ground, rugby training place as well. So I just did my bit, you know. I didn't get probably about a bag and a half of rubbish, and I just trimmed all the edges down. So that's where I stayed last night. And then I had to rush out and I would have shown you on my video, but I had to rush and get out to get my van to the dieselator to be looked at, to be serviced. So I had to get that there for 10, so I didn't even have a chance to get a coffee. So I went into Starbucks, not Starbucks, which one was it? No, I went to McDonald's. I had a McDonald's this morning. Double sausage and egg standard with a nice latte. So, yeah. So, you know, I mean, the actual diesel heater's out of the van at the moment. He's left it there, so when he gets apart, he can put it in. It's clean it up and whatnot, and then it's just a case of taking it in and fitting it. He said it'd be about 2 hours, so I'll do another video. So when I drop it off next Monday, Tuesday, I'll do another part of Manchester for you. Maybe do the Northern Quarter. So it's just give me more idea for content, you know. So I like to. What else was I going to do? I mean, when your van's in, you're like, oh, it's your home, you know what I mean? So I took my bike out. Luckily, I've got a bike, and then went into Manchester down the cycle lanes. It was great. So yeah. So recapping, favourite points. Oh, Shell Island. The sun sets on Shell Island, guys. I mean, you've got to get yourself there. I mean, we're actually out of season now. The season finishes in October. So if you get a chance, do go on, because you can grab a shower there. It's got amazing facilities, and you're still getting them sunsets, and it's still nice weather. I know it's cooled down a bit. I actually prefer it sort of this temperature rather than like 30 degrees like it was a few weeks back. You know, when I was in Whaley Bridge and I was just sweating. I drank like 5 litres of water, and it just wasn't weird or anything. I was like, wow. Yeah. So the other thing is, I've been proactive this week. I've really been proactive. I went to the doctors yesterday. They give me steroids, and I've had my first dose of them this morning. And I don't know if it's the cycling or the steroids, but I actually feel like a bit of a buzz. I don't get addicted to steroids. It's only a 5-day course, but it actually feels like it's improved my leg already. Really does, and that's with just 1 day's worth of course. So hopefully in 2 or 3 days, maybe a bit longer, or 5 days, I can get out walking again. It's going to be like a miracle, because I've been limping, struggling in shops, getting embarrassed. My anxiety levels have been high. To just be able to walk again, guys, so I can do some walkabouts here and do some more content, some more in-depth content, rather than just from me van, you know what I mean, just twizzling about. So that'll be good. I don't know what else sort of to say on it. Yeah. So up and down, but mainly ups, you know, like Snowdonia as well. So Shell Island, absolutely loving. Driving through Snowdonia, it's just out of this world, guys. And I think you can tell off my videos how excited I am. You know, I really enjoyed it. You know, no bullshit, no lie. I really enjoyed it. I enjoy it because, you know, I usually tend to do I get bored after 3 nights somewhere, so I'll do 2 or 3 nights at a location, at a spot, and then I'll move on somewhere. So tonight, what have I got? Any other appointments on Thursday? No other appointments. I might just stay locally tonight, and then I'll decide if I want to go up to Wales again or somewhere new, because I've done Wales and the Peak District quite a lot. I'm actually thinking of going East Coast. So I mean, I've said it before, and I might do that tomorrow. I might head up to, depending if I've got enough fuel. I mean, I get paid in a couple of days. It's 11th today, isn't it? I know, God. Well, by the time this video comes out, it'll be a day old, but 11, God, remember that. I watched it all live. I was at home at the time. My partner was working in Manchester, and yeah, Debbie was working in Manchester at the accident group at the time, and I was at home just watching a bit, just watching Sky. I think we just had it installed. We got our first house together. It's only a council house, and just watching it up, and it just came on. I was like, what's gone on here? And obviously you just glued to the TV, but I remember it like yesterday. We watched it right into the night. We watched the towers collapse. It was people jumping. You know, it was absolutely awful. So respect, you know what I mean? 24 years, wow. It only seems like about 10 years ago. It really does, you know. Nasty. But anyway, is what it is. So it's September 11th today. 11. Yeah, so I might head up to Robin Hood Bay. Have something like the Robin Hood's Bay. That's supposed to be really nice. I'll check if I've got enough funds and enough fuel. But like I say, I get paid in a couple of days, so I've got half a tank now. That'll probably get me to the East Coast, and then I'll get paid and go from there. I don't know any spots, wild spots, and that's what I'm looking for around there. And I might even do Scarborough. And if I can't do it on my leg, I'll get out on the bike again and do it that way for you guys. You know, it seems to be working. Obviously, I don't know yet. I've just watched a bit of my video back from Castleton. These little, I don't know, like 30 to 15 second shots, 30-second shots. I mean, I'm just going along with it. I'm trying to do one takes. I don't want to do any editing. So if I stutter, I stutter. If I talk. If I've got dirt or a bogey or comes out my nose, that's how it is. I prefer it like this. It's raw. It's, you know, you're getting me raw. I'm a genuine person. And if you like the channel, please like and support it. You know, by subscribing. So yeah, so I'm gonna head. I think I'm definitely gonna head east, because then we're gonna be the big ones. The big finale for this season is probably going to be the Scotland one, and then. But I'm going to be living in my van in winter as well. Now I've got the diesel heater fixed, and just show you guys, you know, the difference in the change. I mean, I know that the weather can start going miserable in October, and I'm 50 in October as well, guys. Wow, a big 5-0, eh? So yeah, stick with the channel. But I think that's about it for this little clip now. I think it's gone on quite a bit. I'll catch up with you later on. Right, I know where I'm heading now. So I'm at 5G point here. That's one of the reasons why I came to Sale Water Park. It's because it's got a decent signal, 5G. It's really fast, 70 megabyte download and about 5 to 10 upload. So it shouldn't take long to upload that video It'll be up by the time this one comes on anyway. So I'm probably going to stay at the old number 3 tonight and then decide if we're going to do the East Coast or not. I've got plenty of clothes, plenty of power, everything's charged up. I've got enough in the tank to get me to the East Coast. So we'll do that, yeah. So I'm going to head to Sainsbury's in Lim. I'm going to pick up one of them, you know, them cooked chickens, they're about £6.50, they're out of this world. So I'm going to have chicken, mash, and I think I've got some peas and carrots. I'll have that for tea, and I'll see you at my location. See you in a bit. Yeah, so I've just been to Sainsbury's. I got myself a cooked chicken. They're really nice from Sainsbury's. I probably won't eat. I'm not going to eat all of it, obviously. So I'll have half, and then I'll save half, and I'll have for my dinner tomorrow. I'll have some chicken butties. Chicken butties, why not? I've got some nice little peas with it. Perhaps I'll show you. I'll do a bit of cooking in a minute. I've just parked up for the night. I managed to get a spot today. I couldn't get one last night. I wanted to stay here at the old number 3. The old number 3 there. There's the pub there in distance. So yeah, so I wanted to stay here last night, and as I come on, there was just I couldn't get in. There was just a bit of space between that black car and the auto camper there. And that's where the butty van goes. That's where I've not seen him for a bit. I don't think he's been on here, but Roger the butty man, if you know him, he parks there, so I don't want to go in his spot. You know what I mean? He should get some cones and just put butty van on the cones, just to mark it out, saying like, look, the butty van's here. But it's a nice little lay-by. This is peaceful. I know you can hear the traffic in the background, but when you got your windows up and that and your TV's on, you can't barely hear it. And it's nice to have a bit of background noise rather than nothing. But then you got the Bridgewater Canal that runs at the side here. It's beautiful. Might even go for a little ride round there tomorrow before we head up to, decide if we're going to go up to Scarborough that way, Robin Hood's Bay. Can't decide. I've not checked the weather or anything today. I've not done anything really apart from record. So yeah, let's get me tea. I'm starving. I don't know if it's these steroids that I've started taking this morning. My tummy is rumbling, absolutely rumbling. So I'm going to get a scran on. Oh no, I jumps in the back, slides my door open. I mean, I don't need much space. I'm tucked in quite tight. It's quite a stealth little spot here. There's a camera up there though, so don't be throwing your rubbish into the bushes. Not that I would, but some people do. I always take my rubbish home with me, or dispose of it where I can. That reminds me, I didn't get rid of that rubbish, but I'll do it tomorrow. I just walked into the back, and it's probably just me going over bumps, but look what's happened. Oh no! Right. Yeah, the hinge has come off this side, so what I'm going to have to do is probably take the whole door off the hinge there, so I'll have to release that hinge. Yeah, better off taking the whole door off and then reattaching it. So, before I start making the tea, a job to do. It's a good job I've got a screwdriver, isn't it? Let's get that repaired first. Excuse me. Oh, my chest is quite bad. I don't know if it's some steroids or because I've been on my bike and I've been exercising. I always tend to cough up a bit of mucus afterwards, you know. Anyway, let's get that door fixed. There you go, guys. 10 minutes later, all fixed. Apologise for the glare off this light. I just had to really tighten them up. Probably needs thicker screws, to be honest with you. I have to put some because it's still a bit. It's not 100%, but I mean it does that anyway. So it stays shut. I like it having a bit of a bit of tension on it, you know, at the top here, because then it usually stays open. Sometimes I put a bungee on it if I'm travelling far. But anyway, it's done. I can start cooking my tea. Right, let's get cooking some tea. Right, guys, before I make the tea, I'm going to get this vodka portion sorted. So yeah, going back to my alcohol again, I was advised to drop by 1 unit every 2 days, not every 1 day. So that's 14 units in this little measure thing, so you can measure like your wine and stuff. I was given this yesterday, thank you, from Pathways. So spirits, right, so that's 1 unit, 25 mil. So what I'm going to do is tip, that's 700 millilitres in a 7 CCL. So I'm buying these now, and what I'm going to do is tip this away, guys, but I know it's a waste, but so I want 100 mil out, so that'll take me to 600 mil what I've been drinking. Oh, I'm being very precise. So that 100ml, there you go, Angel's share. And now I'm at 600 in that bottle. Now I take it down by one shot, which is 50. Was it 25ml? 50? Oh no, don't do it in that one. Put that back. That's a lot I've been drinking. I know. Right, 1 unit 25ml, so I'll take another 25ml out of this. You got that, yeah? Using this cup, and that just goes to the Angels as well. There's no other beer in here. Bloody hell, it's a good portion. Wow. So that'll take me to 575. I know it still seems too much, but honestly, when I've had a big tea like all this chicken I'm gonna eat, and with me being well, I'm not 22.5 stone anymore. I weighed myself yesterday, guys. I've actually lost a stone whilst I've been on the road. Wow, I'm 21.5. So I shouldn't be drinking as much anyway because my body weight's not counteracting it, you know. I know all the trick story. So, I mean, God, I used to drink to half. That's what I used to drink. That was my base level years ago. Then it went to half a litre. But anyway, that's done. It's sorted now. So that's my portion for tonight. I know it's still a lot, but then I'm going to bring that down. I'm going to do it 1 litre. No, I'll stick to what I've been told. It's 1 unit every 2 days you reduce down. So get yourself one of these cups. You can probably get them. This is from Drinks Aware. So if you go to their website or scan the can you scan that code? And you can get yourself probably give them free cups. And it's handy because it's got the different settings on it. It's got your wine, your spirits, even your beer and lager. So you just have to literally if you have 8 cans a night, then you're coming down 1 unit, so that's probably half a can or something like that. It tells you anyway. And then just get one of your cans, tip some in here and tip it down the sink. It's a waste of money, I know, but it's your health. You know, you're putting years on your life by reducing or stopping your drinking. You know, you can put years on your life. So, no, happy days. I've done what I need to do now. So that I can't drink over that because I haven't got any more. And by the time I've had that, I'm not going to be thinking about ordering any more from anywhere, you know what I mean, or going out. I definitely wouldn't drink drive. My things on now, and I always hide the keys. Sometimes I don't even know where they are the next day. I have to go, where did I put my keys? So that's the next job. But yeah, let's get on to tea anyway. Yeah, so I've just started my tea. I've got a cup of chicken. I'll show you actually. Just put that down. Just one from Sainsbury's. I think about £6.50, something like that. So I'll have half of that, and then have half for my butties tomorrow. You know, I don't know what it is. Them steroids that I've had. I felt loads of energy before. Now I've just literally, since I've done that draw, I've literally just gone, really gone tired. So I don't know if it's the tablets or not. It did seem to improve it a little bit. So hopefully tomorrow we'll see small improvements as we go on. So I'm just putting a bit of salt in these fine green beans, and they're going to boil them for about 8 minutes until they're tender. And then, I mean, that's cooked anyway, so it's a cooked chicken, so that'll go. And I'll use the water out there. Just going to make some smash, guys, with some butter and salt and pepper like you do. There's nothing wrong with it when you're in a van. It's handy, you know. Yeah, potatoes are great, but you've got to peel them. You've got to store them, and then they start growing legs and stuff, don't they? So yeah, so I'll get cracking with it. I'll show you when it's done. There you go, guys. Apologies for the light again. It's really overcast today. It's been raining, thundering in Manchester. But there we go. So I've just done the mash. I just put a drop of butter in at the end on the peas, and they use the water to make the mash and the gravy. So the mash has got the flavour of the peas, and the gravies taste nice as well. That's the top tip for you there, guys, right there. I'll put that on me. I'm having to hold the light now and hold the camera. Top tip for you right there, guys, yeah. When you're making your gravy, if you're using gravy granules or you're making it traditionally, then use your veg. Your veg when you're steaming or boiling. Use your water off your veg because it's got flavour and nutrients that are released when it's cooking. So you put that in your gravy or your mash, and there you go, voila. And best of all, I mean, hardly any washing up. That just needs a quick wipe. that I've already pre-wiped, and I'll just go in with the wipes and clean my knife and fork, paper plate in the bin. Happy days. Why make things complicated? So I'm going to go and enjoy my tea. See you in a bit. Guys, I've had to come back on again. Wow, that is so nice. I don't know what them peas have done to the water. It's just flavoured everything. Might just be me because I'm on steroids, but oh, that is so nice. I've half demolished it already, and I've got a right big chunk of chicken there, enough half the chicken, look. And I'll probably have some for my supper on some rye Vitas as well. Now, I just wanted to talk about something briefly, relating back to the alcohol and cutting down and stuff again. I lost my partner, not totally to do with drinking. She had other complications inside, but alcohol was part of the reason she passed away when she was only 40. The kids lost a mum. It was awful. It was 5 years now, guys, but just come back to me then. I thought, that's quite important to somebody that might be a heavy drinker, or somebody that knows everyone knows someone that's a heavy drinker, and trying to help them. There's no point in shouting at them and everything jeffing, because that will not work. They'll do the absolute opposite. But something I noticed mentally is, because I used to cook all the teas at home, you see, and I noticed Debbie, before she got jaundice and got really poorly with her liver, with cirrhosis, her appetite diminished. She said she wasn't eating at work. Obviously I can't see when she's at work what she's eating and what not, but I was making the teas, so I've made a tea like that now, and she wouldn't even eat that much. And that's what I've noticed. I said, what's up with you? She just said, oh, I've got no appetite. Now, it wasn't long after, it was a couple of months after, about maybe 6 months, I'm not too sure myself, because I was quite heavily drinking as a codependent with her. She went yellow, and she got this jaundice, and obviously didn't go away. Couple of weeks, she tried to, pour it off, and she finally went to the doctors. So it could be a telltale sign if your partner or yourself or somebody you care about is losing their appetite. Make sure you get them to the doctors. Just get them to the doctors. To make an excuse up or something, because that could be an early sign of liver disease and cirrhosis. Appetite, or because I used to say to her, I said, oh, you're just not eating because you want to feel the effects of the drink. Could have been the reason. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, I'm not an expert, but just something to bear in mind, guys. Anyway, I'm going to finish my tea because I do eat well, and I will have, even though I'm going to drink my portion for tonight, I do eat as well. Last night, oh God, I got some muesli. I just got a sugar pang taste. I don't eat sugar, you see, and because the muesli's a bit sweet, I was eating the muesli, and I just kept on getting, using these paper plates, and I just kept on getting another portion. I drank 3/4 of a bottle of milk, but you know what? That's on top of me alcohol drink, so it would have soaked it all up. So I didn't feel too bad this morning. Didn't feel too rough. I've always ate, guys, when I've drank heavily. I've always made sure I had good 2 meals, maybe 3 meals a day. I've always ate. But anyway, I thought I'd just mention that whilst it comes to my head. I'm going to tuck in now and enjoy the rest of that. Get set up, clean my pots, and watch a bit of YouTube. So I think I'll call it for tonight, and then we'll make it into a bit of a longer video tomorrow and see where I'm going to get to. Excuse me. Oh, I'm going to eat this before it goes cold, guys. See you in a sec. Hey guys, so it's Friday now. I've got near enough a full tank of diesel. I'm just on the outskirts of Leeds. I'm heading into a place called Robin Hood Bay. I don't know if you know it, you know it. I've never been before. To where I'm going is, I'm doing like 3 or 4 nights I'm going to be doing now. I said this yesterday and I thought, you know what, sod it, I'm going to do it. So I'm going to the East Coast. I'm going to do Whitby, where this famous scampi is. I'll try some fish and chips maybe there. So I'm quite excited on that. Going into, like I said, Robin Hood Bay is supposed to be really nice. I've seen pictures and my friends have recommended it. So that's where I'm heading with the sat nav. When I get there, I'm going to look for some wild spots. If I can't find a wild spot, I'll probably book on a site for a night or 2 if I can get on one. As long as it's cheap, I won't pay more than 20 quid for a site with electric. Or without electric. I mean, everything's charging up okay. I mean, this cigarette light is bobbins, but it trickle charges 80 watts when the ignition's off, and then 100 watts when it's on. So it's similar to the solar. See, It says it'll take 3 hours now, and I've got another 2 hours to do on the sat nav. So it's a bit of a drive. I should have arrived there just gone 6, probably about 6:30, 91 miles to go. Yeah, guys. So stayed at the old number 3 last night. Got an early night. Regarding me drinking, I did what I was told. I've reduced it down. I tipped it out. I don't know if it was just with the steroids and that, but I drank my last drink and I was craving something else, you know. So I ended up cooking. I ended up making a massive supper. It's probably because I went on the bike and did quite a few miles. The body then says, "Oh, you must eat." So I ended up making sausage, bacon, and egg on the bar. I think I ate half of it, and then eventually I got to sleep. But it was about 1 o'clock. But yeah, I was craving a little bit. I could have done with that extra one last night, but it is what it is. I mean, I had a big tea. I noticed when they have chicken soaks alcohol up so much, I tell you. And I had quite a lot of chicken with my tea. The rest of the chicken, I had a bit for my supper as well. There was about a third of a chicken left, and it was in a bag, and it got wet in my cool box. So I decided to just throw that away. Shame really, because I don't like wasting food. But yeah, guys, just at the service stations now. So I can't remember the name of the one I pulled on, but just on the outskirts of Leeds. So and I do apologise for my video last night. I was calling Castleton. I think that's because I've stayed in the Peak Districts in Castleton quite a lot. I noticed I was saying it over and over again. I was calling it Castleton, and it's Castlefield. Well, it was different. It was nice to get out yesterday. I quite enjoyed it. So I don't know what to expect. I mean, I've never been to this part of the country before. I've been on the East Coast before. I've been to Skegness. So I want to do Scarborough. So I'm going to do Robin Hood Bay, Whitby and Scarborough. Maybe I'll do a film in each location and see what I spot for you guys. So that'll be interesting. And then we're sort of planning for this NC 500. Hopefully possibly towards the end of the month. But I mean, I've got a joint birthday party coming up. So my daughter's 21 and I'm 50. So, oh God, that means I've got to supply some money for that. That's what I mean. It's going to cost about £1,000 this, Carl, if you're watching, to do the NC 500. It might be better waiting till the end of October, so see if we can get some more funds together. Just because I've had to pay for that diesel heat. I mean, diesel heat is getting serviced now, but that's going to cost with VAT. Well, I've already paid for the service yesterday. That was 222, and then it's going to be about another 150, 160, 70 for this part and the fitting. But that, I mean, that'll last me now. But that when I go to Scotland, at least I'll have a backup heat source, because it can get really cold there, and we won't get the midges this time of year. Well, they might probably still get a few, but I mean, it's out of this world. I was out looking at someone else's content doing the NC 500 last night. I can't remember the name of the YouTuber, but it was wow. It was just like, oh my God, it's like wow. You know, Snowdonian was giving me that real wow factor. So I'm really excited to do that one. So I will do it. If I don't do it this month, it'll be next month when I've got a bit more funds. I mean, I've just got paid today. I treat myself to some new trainers. Do you want to see them? Because I only had my boots. So I threw them squeaky trainers that I had away because they were doing me head in. So I've got myself some Nikes. Look, I wanted 10.5 really, but these are 11s. They match my bike with a little red thing on it. So when I'm on my bike, to match it, I like to do stuff like that. Make myself coordinated, you know. And another thing is I couldn't get the key to. I wanted to go nip home first and get me washing it, put in the dryer yesterday, full bag. So I've got the shorts I'm in is what I've got, and 2 pairs of cycling shorts. I've got a few tops, so I'll probably have to nip to. I don't need any expensive shorts. I've got plenty. Even it's Sports Directs when I'm out and about, or Tesco's or something. Just get some Tesco's ones for now. Just need another pair, and then I could probably throw these and a bit of other stuff in the wash. But I'll manage. I always do. I'm camping anyway. I'm not bothered if I wear the same pants for 3 days, you know. As long as I've got clean underwear and that, and clean socks. But right, guys, yeah. So that's where I'm heading. Anyway, so let's go and mooch, and hopefully next time I stop and record, we'll be at Robin Hood Bay. Get some nice footage for you. I'll see you shortly. Check that sign. Wellstone. Just seeing like 3 signs. Wellstone, oh look at them. Bloody hell, they're nice gate holders, aren't they? Wow. Highwayman Cafe, if you know it. So we're just going up to Scarborough that way, Whitby, Scarborough, whatever it is. Just a bit of Friday rush hour traffic by the looks of it. Highwayman Cafe, I've heard of that place. And I'm only going slow, so I've got one hand on the wheel, don't worry guys. But yeah, an hour and 10 left to go, 45 miles. We'll see you in a bit. Hey, so we're about 12 miles away now from Robin Hood Bay. Going up these, I didn't realise it was so hilly in Yorkshire. I didn't. I thought the Pennines, I thought it was quite flat because I've been to Skegness before. But anyway, so I've just seen two campers as well on this major road going up to Robin Hood Bay, and I've just seen two campers up here. So you can actually probably stay up here. Well, you can stay up here. Just gone over a cattle grid. Golfland and Whitby 7 miles to the right. God, you can see for miles all the view. So this would be a nice spot to stay. So if we get stuck, I found a new spot, guys. So yeah, so if you're putting Robin Hood Bay and you're coming up from Manchester that way, like I said, about, well, it's 22 minutes. I'm going to set my sat nav anyway now, back to where I'm going.
Start en route to Robin Hood
So
Bay.
I've got 10 miles, that's
Proceed to the route.
Cowwaff Bank it's called, Cowwaff Bank, if you know it, you know it. There's room for about 4 or 5 vans on here. I think there's a space there as well, space there. And there's one van behind me, I'll show you through the mirror. So I could get on here. Handy to know guys. Right, onwards and upwards. I'm going to go to Robin Hood Bay, so hopefully I'll find some other wild spots. But this is nice. But I'll tell you what, Polly, I can't wait to get them injections done, get this service and get them injections done. I'm going to have the heaters done. This is going to be running. Everything's got to be sweet before I do that NC 500. So we're actually on what I noticed before, there was like a little car on a thing and it said the NY 500. So it must be the North Yorkshire 500. I didn't even know that existed. I thought there was the Cornwall one, and then there was the Scotland one. So we're actually on the NY 500, which is cool. Don't know where that road goes. Golflands or something. But anyway, let's try and get to location. See you in a sec. Just quickly show you this, guys. You know, it's been a forest fire up here. Wildfire. You see all the grounds all burnt and that way. Just goes to show, you know, even a dim can start that when it's peak season, you know, it's really hot. Yeah, just be careful with your barbecues and that one. Wow, look at that. Goes on for ages. You see it all scorched, all the trees here and that. Anyway, we're 3 miles away. God, some of the hills up here, they could have warned me. I mean, oh, she struggled. I had to put in first gear at one point. It was like when it's past 20 degrees up. I might come back the coastal sort of ways. Right, I've got to turn left, so I'll put you down. See you in a minute, we're nearly there. Hey, we've made it. We've made it. She's made it to the east coast. So this is Robin Hood Bay. I can't, oh, there's a car coming, guys, so I better go. Anyway, right, yeah, it got past. We'll explore tomorrow. I'll try and get in this big car park here. It looks nice though, doesn't it? I mean, it's a 30% decline going down there. I don't want to chance that, guys. Right, so I'm going to pull up somewhere and I'm going to look for somewhere to stay. As I was coming down about a mile away, I just seen some campers just parked up in like I've got to go back up a steep hill. But anyway, we'll suss it out. I'll see you in a sec. Right, guys, I found a spot. It's on a bit of a main road. It's a big, massive lay-by. I'll show it you. Just watch out for the glare of the sun. It's overlooking this sea, which is nice. There's nobody else on here. But it's a big lay-by. I'll tuck myself right in at the corner. Should be okay on here, shouldn't there? It's a huge lay-by. No signs. It's only one night I'm staying here. I was going to go back on myself where I've seen them ones parked up in the forest. Look really nice. Looks like out the way. Peaceful. But one, it's up big steep 20-30% inclines. And two, it's another 27 minutes and it's 6:30 now, guys, and I want some tea. I'm just getting on a bit. My legs eased a little bit today. So the sat nav actually took me to a farm just down there. Well, that's a nice view, isn't it? When you're overlooking into can take it, that's Whitby up that way. That's probably where I'm going to head in the morning. So yeah, so I'm staying here tonight. There's my van. I'm going to go and get set up, get my tea ready. Got myself a nice, it was reduced, so I got myself a little pie from Tesco's. I did a big shop in Tesco's before. I managed it all the way around as well. Like I say, I mean, it's still hurting, I'm still hobbling. But it seems like the steroids are working. Yes. Finally. Right, just got to turn my gas on. We're going to do some cooking. Should be alright on here. I'll put my lock on and that in a minute. Just switch my gas on. I always turn my gas off when I'm travelling. Get myself a couple of drinks for tonight. And I'll get set up. Guys, and then I'll come back on. Right, yeah. There's a bit of traffic going past, but apparently I've read on one of the reviews it dies down after about 10 o'clock. I don't mind a bit of traffic going past. Oh, this is my spot, look. Sorry about the sun. It'll be dark soon. So you got a lovely view out there. I don't think you can see it too well. Over the sea there. So I'm just having my tea. I've got this pie, but I want to reheat it. So I'm going to steam it. I don't know if it'll work. I've never done this before, but I can presume it's like a pudding. It'll just be a soft crust rather than a crusty crust. Just give it 20. I'm going to give it 20 minutes. I'm having it with a bit of smash again, with some butter and salt and pepper, because everything tastes better with a bit of salt and pepper. And just a little beans, because you know what? Even with the small cans, I'm always wasting a bit. You know, you're always wasting a bit. I don't like wasting food. So these snap pots, and I've not seen them for a bit, so I just got them. So I've got 4 of those. Just have some beans with it, but I'm going to have a bit of tickler. Oh, aye. Castello tickler. Nice bit of cheese, that. So I've just leaving that out. So I'll put a bit of cheese in with the beans or the mash. We'll see. No, I'll leave the mash standard with butter, and then I'll put a bit of cheese in the beans. Be a nice little makeshift tea. And tomorrow, I'm 5 miles away from Whitby. I'm not going to Whitby. I'm not getting scampi. So I'll Google the best place for scampi, and I will do a food review of it as well. So I'll take the camera in the place. And so I'll probably go in to eat tomorrow night. But yeah, so I'm quite excited because there's loads to explore. Robin Hood Bay, I might struggle to park, so I might have to park sort of out the way and then come on my bike and do that. But I'll probably go and head into Whitby tomorrow and up to Scarborough. That'll be a new video. So yeah, so I'm just making my tea now, guys. I'm at the location. Pretty tired from the driving, but she made it. Polly made it, even with her injections not working properly. So guys, so have a great weekend. I don't know what the signal's like here, but I'm going to try and upload this for you now. So I'm Phil, Phil's Van Life Tours. Discovered a new area. Stick with the channel and see what I get up to tomorrow, guys. Have a good one. Have a great weekend. See you in a bit.